Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match.
Away.
Oh, good spread. Oh, that's a nice ball. Picks it up out wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Douglas. Perrin is steaming forward. Now it's Cordoba. It's run loose here. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. It's really well manoeuvred. Does really well to win the ball there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the toe.
Perrin wins the duel this time. This looks promising.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Surely a foul, free kick. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. Cleared away. Found him in acres of space. Clearly not happy with that. Looking to break at pace. Moved on forwards, cuts out the pass. Krasnodar have the league's best defensive record. And the counter is on. Crosses it in. In again. Header! Terrific save. Petrov. Cordoba. Krasnodar yet to have an attempt on goal. Now here's the delivery. Brilliantly cut out.
Krasnodar clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
That's a good run down the left. Oh, nice touch. Time to deliver. He decides to cross it. And it's played forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's the shot! And he's heaved it away. Aim forwards. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Gonzalez, forwards and with intent. Well, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. A heavy challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's really well cleared. Cordoba. Big chance! Lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. This is a great chance to take a lead. He's gone for the shots.
Sochi, they've got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful, just a little more discipline is called for.
Over to the left. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Petrov. Cordoba. Lovely bit of skill. Here it is, crossed in. That is a brilliant interception. That is going to be the final action of the first half. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. The big waypoint of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
And after 45 minutes it is still goalless, a change perhaps after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Krasnodar have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Muscular approach does pay off here. pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Has a look and plays it forward. Nicely intercepted. Steps in, and that's the end of that. Nice interception, well timed. Douglas looking to penetrate opposition lines. And the finish! Well, that is rather wayward.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Great defending, strong and determined. And he's away. He's having a shot! That was superb!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That has been knocked clear. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Terrain absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now who's going to be first to this? Deflected behind for a corner kick. So here comes a substitution. It's the keeper's ball. Lobbed in behind. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Gonzalez. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. He's making a real surge on the left. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. And he's there to get it away. Sochi making consecutive changes here.
Well, sometimes you just have to prepare for what's coming your way, and they know that they're going to be involved in certainly the next spell of physicality in dealing with an aerial approach.
Yeah, it's toe-to-toe, bicep to bicep. He's had a shot! It's got loose here. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, they're definitely intent on winning it, and they've come close. Just wondering how many more chances they can have. One, maybe two, realistically.
Aimed in towards the centre.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end of it. Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He is through here. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. changes then in quick succession. Defending of the desperate variety.
Sochi really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And that's a good intervention.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Just 5 minutes left. Played back in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's made its way to him. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. That's going to be a booking. To gauge defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points.
Welcome everybody to our continued live coverage of these group stages. We have for you a game of great intrigue and indeed great consequence. The group's taking shape nicely now, and we're already seeing who is likely to make the knockout rounds. Are we to see another team become yet another statistic here, or somehow fight themselves out of a nasty predicament, avoid defeat and keep their hopes alive? It is time to focus, get on with the job, and see what transpires both here and indeed elsewhere. We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. underway. Douglas. Cross. Played into space. Nice interception, well timed. Gonzalez. Gonzalez. Shifted upfield. Cross. 8 forwards. Solso. Thinks one through. Chance. First time shot! Oh, it's rather wayward. Nicely intercepted. Abdi. Diop. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. He's there to get it away. Krasnodar have got it back and they'll have another go. Driving on, a real charge here. Can he deliver? Tries to get it clear. Shot a goal! Diop, still goalless at the moment. Cho, played through into space. Diop pings it across. That's a good run he's making there. Keeps on running. He's taking on the lot of them. Abdi gets him to thwart him. Hit into the middle. Nice, very keen on the aerial route.
It's looking pretty clear now, Peter, that the wide players have been told to get the balls in much earlier here.
Jim, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, crosses that are not carefully selected, but they are very effective.
Cho, head out towards the right wing. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Solso. Solso. Probing pass. That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gonzalez charging forward down that flank. That is a great pick out. Danger averted for now. Budawi. No foul, says the referee. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
loose.
He's through here. Klaus. So who's he picking out? That's surely a foul, free kick. And he is shown a yellow card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! One delightful ball, and the rest was simple.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Nice have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Diop, and he's picked out the run. Can he spark a counter here? Diop in acres of space out wide. A chance to play it in. Up he goes! And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
The second half gets underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Show! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Krasnodar are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So we have a double substitution going on here. Muscular approach does pay off here. Cho. Diop. That's good defending, very good defending. Douglas made into space. And it's Sansol. Now it's Sansol.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Ah, such a clever touch. There are a few waiting for it. Douglas. Chance for a shot! No way through. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Klaus. And it's lofted through here. It's out for a goal kick. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Show! Time stood still.
Krasnodar really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that was very necessary. Klaus. Cho. Boga. Great defending, strong and determined. Boga unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Dubé, long ball by the goalkeeper, cuts out the pass.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Diop is onto it in a flash. And it's a corner. Krasnodar are making a change now. It's going to be a double change then. Defending of the desperate variety.
Nice clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. Krasnodar have the look of condemned men. Elimination almost a certain. Real chance!
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
Nice making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Klaus. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through.
Nice can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Abdi given the lift of his goal. Pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Boga.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Moved on forwards. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. deep. That's physical challenge. Krasnodar are out. Well, great expectations have turned to huge disappointment. They have simply not done enough to merit a place in the knockout stage. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, I thought they were very honest and hard-working, and I can't fault them for their great effort and endeavour. Usually at the end of a group...